Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Jeremy's Kitchen. All right, well, I volunteered this weekend to make dinner for my family. And this might be one of the most daunting meals I've ever made, but I'm going to try to make it anyway. Now, I remember seeing this done by Chef Brett Hauser on Hell's Kitchen during the Hell's Kitchen All-Stars. It was during the Cook for Your Life challenge. And he made this dish for Chef Ramsay, and it got him up to the dormitory, back to the dormitories very quickly. So I want to try this. And I'm gonna dedicate this to Chef Brett Hauser. So today, I'm going to make a Linguine Frutti Di Mare. For this, I have the following ingredients: garlic, crushed red pepper, olive oil, parsley. This is in no particular order, by the way. In here is our homemade pomodoro sauce that we made yesterday. In here is a variety of seafood: clams, mussels, shrimp, and scallops, Moscato white wine, and finally, linguine pasta. All right, so I'll put you guys down because the first thing we got to do is start to get our sauce hot. So we're going to scoop it, a good bunch of it, into our pot here. I'm thinking one more. I wonder if that's a little too much, but we'll find out, won't we? All right, so we're going to put this onto the stove and warm it up. All right, so now that is going. We also have a pot for our pasta that's about to come to a boil. And we have a pan for our Frutti Di Mare sauce. So we're currently waiting for the Frutti Di Mare pan to get hot. And once it does, we will start on the first step. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Our pan is heated up nicely. So we're going to add some olive oil. Of course, it's okay. Now the pan is hot. Gonna add our garlic. And we're also going to add our crushed red pepper. All right. So the garlic got a little bit crispy, but that's okay. It's still it's kind of a good brown. It's not 100% burnt. So that's good. So, next, we're going to open up these clams. We have 10 clams total here. And now, I'm going to lift this up and get it with some white wine. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so you're going to let that cook until it starts to open up. We're also now going to add our pasta into our highly salted water that's here. Set the timer for 9 minutes, because once the sauce is cooked, we're going to want to cook it another minute in our sauce. There we go. Okay, so now we are going to cook our clams until they start to open up a bit. So, when they start to open, we'll continue with our next step. We'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. So I'm looking into the pan right now. Yes, they have opened up nicely. All of them have opened. One is missing one part of the shell came out. That's okay. They're all open, so they're all good. Alright, so the next step is we're going to add the rest of our seafood. We're going to add our mussels. We are going to add our shrimp. And we're going to add our scallops. All of them. Alright, so now, the next thing we need to do, so this is going to cook in our pomodoro sauce. So we're going to add that to there. And now I absolutely recommend covering this again while this is all cooking. Okay, so we currently have 1 minute and 25 seconds until our pasta should be cooked. So what we're going to do is, once the pasta is cooked, we're going to drain it. Well, it'll be firm, but we're going to drain it, and then we're going to check on our seafood here. And when I feel that the seafood is ready, we'll add our pasta into the seafood. So, in about 56 seconds, I should say. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so before I drain this, let me grab a piece of pasta, if I can. That is firm. So let me drain this. Show the heat. All right. All right. So, move this a little bit. All right. Well, the mussels have opened. Most of them. Scallop is cooked. Shrimp is cooked. Excellent. Guys, come here and take a look at this. This is our Frutti di Mare sauce. It seems to have worked perfectly. Now, before I add the pasta to this, I'd like to taste our sauce. Now, I seasoned this before, I believe. Let's just see how it tastes right now. Actually, I think this could use some salt and pepper. All right, pepper. Yep, okay. Mix that all together. Yeah, everything got cooked perfectly. That is awesome. Now, let's try and taste this one more time. Now that we've added our seasoning. Whoa. Whoa. A little bit of kick from the red chili flakes. All right, so pasta in. Look at this. Would you look at it? Look at that. Now, one final step is we're going to hit this with some parsley. Mix it all up. All right. All right. We're going to take this over to my counter and shut off the heat until you guys come on over here take a look at our Linguine Frutti Di Mare. All right, well, that was pretty much a success. So let me put you guys down for 1 second, because this is going to be for dinner for my entire family. I'm going to give this a shot right here. Just take some spaghetti, some linguine. I'll see a scallop right there. Yeah. If I can get it. Scallops are hard to come into my fork. Will do. Cheers. Well, I think my family's going to love this. So when everyone's ready, I will serve everyone dinner. In fact, you know what? I'll be back after dinner to let you know how everything went. But for now, this has been our Frutti di Mare video in honor of Chef Brett Hauser. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Also be sure to leave a comment down below. Until next time, this is Jeremy saying, Bon appetit! Hi guys. All right. So dinner has been served. The partakers of this dinner was my mother and myself. There's plenty of leftovers for my brother if he chooses to have some. But my mother loved it. She loves the scallops that were in there. The pasta was a little bit spicy, but that was okay. She still loved it. She cleaned out her whole bowl, which always makes me happy to see. Well, a very successful dinner, I should safely say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be more videos in the future. So until next time, this is Jeremy saying, Bon appetit!